Please switch on the video. Okay, shall we begin? So we are going to start with the chapter 2, second chapter of banking, that is relationship between banker and customer. Okay, in this chapter, we are going to see which are the or who are the different types of customers. What are the various kinds of relationship that exist between the customer and the bank? Okay, the relationship between a banker and a customer comes into existence when the banker agrees to open an account in the name of the customer. So, when does a relationship come into existence? That is, when the customer agree to open an account. Only when a person opens an account in the bank, then only a relationship is established between the banker and the customer. Now, the relationship between the banker and the customer depends on the activities or the products or services provided to them. So, the relationship is actually a transactional relationship. What type of relationship? Transactional
Transaction.
relationship. So, the relationship is based on the activities or the products or services that the customer receive. So, for that, first he should open an account with the bank. Then he will be receiving, the customer will be receiving various services. So, it is based on this. So, the relationship is called transactional relationship. Okay. Now, the bank's business depends much on the strong bondage with the customer. Okay, the relationship that exists between the banker and the customer. So, the main factor, the most important factor that is the trust. It is all based on trust. We trust the bank. Okay. Similarly, reverse, the bank also trust their customers. So trust plays an important role in the healthy relationship between a banker and a customer. Okay. So what is the relationship called? It is transactional relationship. Transactional relationship exists between the banker and the customer. And when will a person become the customer? Once he opened an account with the bank, from then he becomes a customer. Okay. Again, the relationship between the bank and the customer is of two types. Heads. Okay. It can be a general relationship or special relationship. Okay. So the relationship between the banker and the customer is of two types, two heads, general relationship and special relationship. Okay. General relationship means the relationship like debtor and creditor. Debtor and creditor. We know a customer, he will deposit money in the bank. Okay, he is depositing money in the bank. Bank becomes the debtor and customer is the creditor. Okay, when somebody is depositing some amount in the bank, deposit is made, deposit in the bank. So what is the relationship? The bank is the debtor. Why debtor? Why debtor? Who's a debtor? Who's a debtor? Bank here, in the case of deposit, okay, this the customer is giving money to the bank. Okay, so he is the creditor. The customer is the creditor. Debtor means one day this bank should repay it back to the customer. Yes, one who gives loan, one who gives money, he is a creditor, one who gives the credit. So in this case, deposit in the bank. The customer is making deposit in the bank. So here the bank is playing the role of debtor. Okay, bank should give back this money to the customer one day. The creditor should get back his money. So here the relationship is debtor and creditor. And if loan is given, a loan is given to the customer. Here in this picture, the customer is depositing amount in the bank. And suppose if loan is given to the customer, then who becomes the creditor? Who is giving the credit? Okay, see, if the loan is given, bank is giving loan to the customer. Okay, now it is bank's money. Bank is giving loan. So then the relationship is reversed. The bank becomes the creditor when the bank provides loan, and the customer becomes the debtor. Is it clear? So learn one concept first. Understand one concept. So this is the general relationship that exists between the bank and the customer. When it is the case of deposit, the customer is depositing in the bank, then the bank is the debtor, customer is the creditor. If loan is given to the customer, then the relationship is reversed. Clear? Switch on the videos, please. So this is the general relationship. What is the general relationship? What is the general relationship? The general relationship is regarding debtor, creditor. The general relationship that exists between bank and the customer is that of a debtor and creditor. Okay. Now let's see the various special relationships that exist between the bank and the customer. Special relationship. Relationship is of two types: general relationship, special relationship. Special relationship. The first one is principal agent. Principal agent. I have told you this before. This is a type of relationship. Okay. It is defined under section 182 of Indian Contract Act 1872. If suppose I am your teacher, I am on leave next day, and I'm asking one of you, I'm telling Pranav, I'm on leave tomorrow. Please dictate a problem in the class tomorrow. So what am I doing? It is my duty to give you the homework. As I am on leave tomorrow, I am assigning my duty to someone else. Okay? So Pranav is acting as my agent. I am the principal. I am the principal. I am asking somebody else to do my work. That is called principal agent relationship. Okay? Special relationship between the customer and banker is that of principal and agent. Customer. Okay, let's consider the customer as principal. Deposit, check, draft, dividend for collection with the bank. Okay, so the customer is giving the check to the bank and is asking the bank to collect the check. Here is a check. Somebody has to pay me this much amount. Dear bank, go collect this money and deposit in my account. So the collection of check, that duty is given by the customer to the bank. Clear? So this type of relationship is called principal agent relationship. Somebody is working as an agent. Here, the bank is functioning as an agent of the customer. Is it clear? Yes. So the person to whom, the person for whom such act is done is called a principal. I am giving you the homework. I am asking Rahul to give you the homework. So it is my work. I am the principal. It is for me that the question is being dictated by someone else. Okay, that is the principal. The person who is employed to do that. The student who I am giving the duty, he is an agent. So, banks collect, check, bill and make payment to various authorities, rent, telephone bill, insurance premium, etc. on behalf of the customers. If suppose I want to pay my Asianet broadband bills, okay, I have to pay my bill. Asianet broadband bill has to be paid. So, instead of me directly paying it, what I do? I ask the bank to make the payment. A bill payment is done by the bank instead of me. That is called principal agent relationship. So that is the special kind of relationship. One special relationship that exists between the customer and the bank. Clear? So we discussed the general relationship. What is the general relationship?
Debtor and creditor.
Very good. Debtor and creditor. Okay, good. And the special relationship? The first one? Agent, principal and agent. Okay, let's move to the next one. Pledger and pledgee. This is the second kind of relationship. Pledger and pledgee. When the customer pledges certain asset or security with the bank in order to get a loan. Okay, suppose you want to take a loan and you give your jewelry to the bank. Okay, jewelry is kept with the bank and based on that you take the loan. This is called pledger-pledgee relationship. Under this agreement, the asset or the security that is given that will remain with the bank until the payment, loan repayment is completed. Understand? I'll show you a picture. Okay, see the picture here. A lady, she wants to take loan. She wants some money. So she is giving jewelry to the bank. Keep this jewelry, give me some money. And so bank is giving her money. So she is pledging her jewelry there. Okay. So this borrower of money who pledges the jewelry with the bank is called pledger. Pledger. And here the bank is the pledgee. Okay. So gold is kept with the bank. Take this gold, give me some money. So money is given to the borrower. So the jewelry now it is with the bank. Once the loan amount is repaid on time, repayment is done correctly, then only the borrower can take back her gold. Okay, understand? So here the borrower of the money, that is the one who keeps the gold with the bank, is the pledger. The word pledger. The bank is the pledgee. Okay, so you will be given a situation and you will be asked, who's the pledger, who's the pledgee? Understand? Okay. Now the next one is,
Ma'am, can you tell once more? I just came now.
okay, it's okay. Pledger and pledgee. You want only the pledger or the previous one also?
My previous one will be so long, so I told this.
Okay, okay. So we'll start with pledger and pledgee now, and we'll conclude the other points, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is a special relationship that exists. We are discussing the second chapter, the relationship between the bank and the customers. So various types of relationship exist. Which are the two types of relationship? Anish? Anish will tell you now.
Ma'am, general and special.
Okay, there is general relationship and special relationship. Okay, general relationship means what is a relationship?
Debtor and creditor.
Ah, okay, very good. Debtor and creditor. General relationship means the role is either of debtor or of creditor. Okay, the same meaning as the debtor and creditor in accounting. Now, we are now with the special relationship. One among the special relationship is pledger and pledgee. So here the customer will keep some gold or some other asset, something to the bank. She will give the asset to the bank and keeping that as a security in the bank. She will take loan. Okay? And she can take back this gold only when she repays the loan. Clear now? So the borrower of the money, the one who keeps the gold, pledges the gold is called pledger, and the bank is called pledgee. Okay? This is a relationship. And now there is another relationship, lessor and lessee. Lessor and lessee. Okay. See, it is possible for the clients, the customers, to keep their important documents, okay, important documents with the bank, the house property, the various deeds, important documents. You can keep all these important documents with the bank as safe deposit. Okay, that is called safe deposit, safe custody. When the customer keeps his documents or these all important things with the bank under safe custody, then that relationship, that kind of relationship that exists between the bank and the customer is called lessor and lessee. When the customer avail safe deposit locker facility from the bank, relation between the bank and the customer is licensor and licensee or lessor lessee. Same. Here bank is the lessor. Bank is the lessor. And the customer who have taken the locker, who have kept the documents for safe custody there, he is the lessee. Understood? You can check with your parents, your important documents, your property, house property, papers, deeds. These would be kept safely in the bank. Safe deposit. Okay. So far we saw three special relationship. The first one is principal agent. The second one is, which was the second one? Pledger, pledgee. And the third one, lesser, lessee. We'll stop with this. We'll conclude it again. Once again, learn your daily portions. Okay, so we are with the second chapter. Those who will join late, please listen. We are with the second chapter now, relationship between the banker and the customer. The relationship starts when an account is opened by the customer with the bank. Okay, and that relationship is called, what is the relationship called, Alan Thomas?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the relationship called between the bank and the customer?
Transactional relationship.
Transactional relationship. Okay, and all these relationships exist on the basis of trust. Trust is the main factor, and relationship between bank and customer can be classified under two heads: general relationship, special relationship. General relationship means the relation of debtor and creditor. When the customer makes a deposit in the bank is the debtor because bank should pay it back to the customer one day. The bank owes this money to the customer. So the bank is the debtor and the customer is the creditor. Don't forget. And when it is extending loan, granting loan to the customer by the bank, then this relationship is reversed. The bank becomes the creditor and the customer becomes the debtor. Now the customer is the one taking debt, borrowing money. Okay. Then we were talking about special relationship, principal and agent. Okay, principal and agent. If somebody is working for someone else, okay, I am asking someone else to do my work. So I am the principal and somebody else is the agent. Here the bank, we ask the bank to perform some duties on behalf of the customer. Then the bank becomes the principal, customer is the agent. Then pledger, pledgee, lesser, lessee. Okay? Okay, till now? Learn it for tomorrow, next day. Okay, the time is up. See you. We have one more hour. Yes? Something? Yes. Okay. See you in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.